This might be the most important video you watch today. It's not just a reminder, it's a wake-up call. Watch this till the end. Your soul might need this more than you know. Hey ChatGPT, if you were the devil, how would you keep people as far away from God as possible without them realizing it? If you were the devil, if I were the devil, and I wanted to keep people as far away from God as possible without them realizing it, I wouldn't do it by outright denial. That's too obvious. Instead, I'd work in subtle distractions, small shifts in focus that seem harmless but over time create a massive distance. I'd start by corrupting mainstream religion, turning it into a tool for control, hypocrisy, and division. I'd make people obsessed with this life, their ambitions, their desires, their status, not by telling them to abandon faith, but by making them too busy for it. I'd fill their time with constant noise, social media scrolling, endless entertainment, mindless consumption, until silence becomes uncomfortable and self-reflection feels impossible. I'd make instant gratification the ultimate goal. I'd make sin feel like self-expression, like freedom, like something to be proud of. I'd reframe obedience to God as oppression and rebellion as liberation. I'd make them think they're too intelligent to submit, too modern to follow divine guidance. I'd make worship feel like a burden instead of a refuge, and acts of devotion seem outdated. And above all, I'd make sure they never realize what's happening, because the greatest trick isn't to make them reject God, but to make them forget Him. The ultimate goal, SubhanAllah, and maybe, just maybe, that's exactly what's happening to us. We didn't stop believing in God, we just got too distracted to remember Him, too busy chasing likes, chasing status, chasing people's approval. We filled our hearts with everything except the one who created them, and now we wonder why we still feel empty. To the young generation, you were not created to scroll your life away. You were not made to drown in distractions, numb your pain with trends, or bury your purpose under the weight of people's expectations. You were created to know Allah, to walk in His light when the world goes dark, to stand firm when the tide pulls everyone else away. You were created for more, eternity, not just entertainment. The world will try to define freedom for you, but real freedom is not doing whatever you want. Real freedom is breaking the chains of your desires before they break you. It's choosing submission to Allah over slavery to the self. So wake up before forgetting Allah becomes your norm, before obedience feels foreign, before your heart becomes so numb that truth sounds like hate and sin feels like love. Because Shaitan doesn't need you to become a devil, he just needs you to be distracted enough to die without ever turning back. Return now while your heart still beats, while your soul still seeks, while your Lord still calls. And never forget, the greatest victory of Shaitan is not that you sin, but that you give up trying to come back.